I am Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. I am a soul sculptor. I help you break the mold of past trauma and heartbreak so that you can have the amazing life and business of your dreams. Most of our early relationships are codependent. We're codependent with our mother. We rely on our mother to change us, to feed us, to hold us, to nurture us, to love us. But as we grow into adulthood, we are supposed to grow out of being dependent on someone else for all of our needs. Unfortunately, and if you were like me, you've had plenty of codependent relationships, from friendships to relationships perhaps with children, your parents, and husbands or wives. So how can you tell when a relationship is codependent? A relationship that's codependent has these three things. One person is doing most of the giving, and the person doing most of the giving has lost themselves or will lose themselves or doesn't know who they are. And number three, their self-esteem is intertwined with the relationship. The relationship is more important than how you feel about yourself. Keeping that relationship is the most important thing for a codependent person. And I remember when I used to have people tell me you should spend time alone. That was the last thing I wanted to do. I felt like, I don't know if you feel this way, I needed someone else to complete me. I felt like a wobbly, unwhole table that needed another leg to support me. I don't feel that way anymore. And as we grow into an awakened state, become a sovereign being, we become more independent, we have healthier self-esteem, we feel better about ourselves. We don't depend on what other people say to us for our self-esteem. We know who we are, and our self-esteem comes from within as opposed to the relationship. And actually, in a codependent relationship, usually self-esteem is sinking every day because of criticism or not being good enough, and we're told that constantly in these relationships, how we need to improve ourselves. And so the bottom line is, in a healthy, balanced relationship, we are supported by the other person. We are supported to be independent. We're supported to have our own friends and maybe work out. But in a codependent relationship, we have a tendency to give up the farm to have the other person. We may give up a home. We may give up our pets. We may give up children. There's a lot of things. Give up money. There's a lot of things that people give up to have that relationship. I call it doing cartwheels to please or keep someone. And if that is the case, the relationship is not worth it. Because a supportive, loving relationship will build you, will boost you, will support you, will allow you to be a better person, as opposed to breaking you down and making you feel worse than you did before you got in the relationship. So your self-esteem is important. You are worthy, you are valuable, you are already loved, and you don't have to prove it to have it. I invite you to check out my Infinite Love package. It will help you overcome codependency so that you can live the life of freedom and in a healthy, balanced relationship where you know who you are, where you are valued, and your self-esteem is raised every day instead of torn down. I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, sending you lots of love today. Remember, self-love is the foundation for the healthy, balanced relationships. Mwah! Much love. Thanks for being here.